Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tastefully Balanced. I'm Miriam, and today we are making one of my beloved desserts, a peppermint meringue tree as a part of Baketember. So stay tuned to see how we make this. Alright, welcome back. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set your oven to 200 degrees. These are going to bake at a low temperature for a very long time, so 200 is perfect. And then it's only a few ingredients that you're going to need to make these peppermint meringue trees. A couple of egg whites at room temperature, and then a cup of powdered sugar, peppermint extract, and then a few things just for decorating. You can totally leave out the decorating and just make the peppermint meringue on its own, but it's cute and it's festive. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my stand mixer, and then you're going to want to crack your egg and just make be very careful to just take the egg white. So I'm going to crack my egg, and very carefully, you do not want any of the yolk, just the egg white. And cartoned egg whites doesn't work. I've tried it. I thought I could take a little shortcut, but nope, doesn't work. So there's one, and then I'm going to do the second one. If you even get a dot of egg white, it won't work. Oh, see, my egg white almost broke there, but I think I'm okay. So now I'm going to wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've broke my eggs and put the egg white in here, I'm going to start this off. At first, you're going to make your egg whites frothy. So as soon as it becomes frothy, I'll show you what's next. All right, so while my egg whites are frothing up, I'm going to sift 1 cup of powdered sugar. I don't actually have a sifter, but a strainer like this works just as well. So you just want to make sure there are no lumps at all in the powdered sugar. Okay, so that looks good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, if you look at my egg whites now, that is perfect. That's where I want it to be. So I'm going to lower it a little bit, and then you're going to take half of your powdered sugar, and in batches just like this, you're going to put it in the egg whites. So you don't want to put too much because all that air that you just created will deflate. So you just want to put little at a time. And then after you add in half of your powdered sugar, you're going to keep mixing this until stiff peaks form. And I'll show you what that looks like when it gets there. Alright, so I think that looks perfect. You'll see that it's really glossy. So it's gotten really glossy. And now when I lift it up, do you see how those peaks just stay up like that? That's when you know it's perfect and it looks good. So now, actually, before I do this, I'm going to add the peppermint extract while it goes at a slow speed. So very little peppermint extract. Peppermint extract is so potent. That might be a little. I just want to do a 1/4 a teaspoon, or an 1/8 a teaspoon. So that should be good. I'm just going to mix that in. And also at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of green gel food coloring. Make sure that it's gel and not the liquid, or else this would totally deflate. So I'm going to put in a little bit because we are making little cute little trees. So I'm going to put in a little bit and then just mix this all up. And I'm going to put as much as I think I need until I get the color that I need. Alright, so that color looks perfect to me. Now, if you guys could smell the peppermint extract, it is so fragrant. Okay, so there is still a little bit of powdered sugar left, so I'm just going to fold that in very carefully. So let me try to get as much off this as I can. These are so easy. I first got introduced to this at work about, I want to say it was 10 years ago now or something. And I just fell in love with it. And then I went home right away and I ordered myself a handheld mixer because You absolutely cannot make this without a mixer. Okay, so I'm gonna add in the rest of that powdered sugar and then just fold it in. And you wanna fold it in very gently because you have all that beautiful bubble or that air that you don't wanna deflate. So fold it in very, very gently until all of the powdered sugar is incorporated into the mixture. Okay, that looks perfect. You can see none of the dry powdered sugar is showing anymore. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in a piping bag. So I have a piping bag here fit with a star tip, and I learned this awesome trick from a friend. You take some plastic wrap. Okay, so you put your plastic wrap like this, and then you take your filling, whatever frosting, whatever you're making, put it right in the middle, and then you kind of wrap it around like this, and then kind of like a candy, twist both ends. And then you feed this part down into your piping bag, and so that this part falls in the star tip, and then you cut the tip off, and then your bag that you have, your piping bag, doesn't get dirty. It's a genius trick, so I am so thankful for my friend for showing me this. Okay, so you see that? I got my plastic wrap out, then you just pull, and then all you do is cut off your plastic wrap, and now your bag is nice and clean. So all right, so let me just do a few little practice. Okay, so you can see that looks good. All right, okay. All right, so now I have a baking tray in front of me lined with parchment paper. What I'm gonna do is create little circulars like this, like a Christmas tree. And these will not puff up or anything, so you can make them very close to each other. Okay, so I think I'm at my last one right now. Nope. Okay, that's a very sad looking tree. That is going to be my treat at the end. So, okay, and I just want to show you how awesome this trick is. All I'm gonna do is pull it out. Look at that, all clean. Such a good tip. So, all right, so now what I'm gonna do is decorate these like Christmas trees. So I've got little stars that I'm gonna put, so you take one of these little stars and you gotta get real close up here so you can see. So put the star right on the top, and then I have these little Christmas sprinkles that are like, what do you call those? Ornaments, like the ornaments on the trees. So I'm just gonna take some in my hand and sprinkle them on top. Tell me how cute that is. All right, just a couple more left. So what you're gonna do after this is put it in the oven for 2 hours, and then turn off your oven and keep it in there still for another hour. And then when you kind of press on it, you'll see that there's no give, it'll be hard. So I'll show you after 3 hours what it looks like. All right, you guys, I just pulled these meringue cookies out of the oven, and look how adorable they look. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. All right, that one right there that we kind of messed up on, that is going to be my taste tester. So, all right. Oh. If you've never had a meringue cookie, you're in for a surprise. These are so good. They're so different. I've never had anything like this before until I tried a meringue cookie. So So good, so pepperminty. Oh, and they're so adorable. This is perfect for any kind of potluck that you have during the holidays. People are gonna think you spent so much time on it, but it takes so little effort. So if you like this, give it a try. Let me know how you like it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And remember to always live life tastefully balanced. I'm Miriam, and today I am making my
Mary, please. Go.
powdered sugar, some peppermint